Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of common transmission problems. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or just starting to learn about your car, understanding these issues can save you time, money, and frustration. In this video, we'll cover the 5 most frequent transmission problems drivers face. We'll explore the symptoms, causes, and potential solutions for each issue, so you can diagnose and address them with confidence. From slipping gears to grinding noises, we'll break down everything you need to know. We'll also discuss preventive measures you can take to keep your transmission running smoothly for years to come. So buckle up and get ready to learn all about common transmission problems. Let's get started. The car transmission is one of the most important parts of your vehicle, and transmission problems with your vehicle can make your vehicle completely erratic. The transmission in your vehicle is the part of the car that directs power from your engine to the driveshaft, which in turn helps turn the wheels on your vehicle. One of the most common transmission problems is low fluid levels or leaks. Transmission fluid is essential for lubricating the moving parts of the transmission and keeping it cool. If the fluid level is low, the transmission can overheat and wear out prematurely. Leaks can also cause the fluid level to drop, and if the leak is not repaired, it can eventually lead to transmission failure. Another common transmission problem is a slipping transmission. This happens when the transmission is unable to transfer power from the engine to the wheels effectively. This can be caused by a variety of factors, including worn-out clutch plates, low fluid levels, or a faulty torque converter. A slipping transmission can make it difficult to accelerate, and it can also cause the engine to rev excessively. If you hear grinding or clunking noises when you shift gears, it could be a sign of a serious transmission problem. These noises are often caused by worn-out gears or bearings. If you hear these noises, it is important to have your transmission inspected by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. If you are having difficulty shifting gears, it could be a sign of a problem with the transmission shift linkage or the clutch. The shift linkage is a series of rods and levers that connect the gear selector to the transmission. If the shift linkage is worn or damaged, it can make it difficult to shift gears. The clutch is a component that connects the engine to the transmission. If the clutch is worn or damaged, it can also make it difficult to shift gears. If you smell a burning smell coming from your transmission, it could be a sign of a serious problem. This smell is often caused by overheated transmission fluid. If you smell a burning smell, it is important to pull over to the side of the road and stop the engine as soon as possible. Do not drive your vehicle if you smell a burning smell coming from the transmission. The check engine light can also be a sign of a transmission problem. The check engine light is illuminated when the car's computer detects a problem with the engine or transmission. If the check engine light is illuminated, it is important to have your vehicle inspected by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. These are just a few of the most common transmission problems. If you are experiencing any of these problems, it is important to have your transmission inspected by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. Early detection and repair of transmission problems can save you time and money in the long run. The torque converter is a vital component of an automatic transmission, responsible for transferring power from the engine to the transmission. When it malfunctions, it can lead to a variety of issues, including slipping. This occurs when the torque converter cannot effectively transfer power, resulting in a loss of acceleration and a feeling of the engine revving without the vehicle moving forward properly. Shuddering. This is a vibration felt during acceleration, often accompanied by a rattling noise. It indicates a problem with the internal components of the torque converter. Overheating. Excessive heat can damage the torque converter and lead to other transmission problems. This can be caused by towing heavy loads, driving in stop-and-go traffic, or a lack of proper maintenance. If you suspect a problem with your torque converter, it's important to have it checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. Solenoids are electronically controlled valves that regulate the flow of hydraulic fluid within the transmission. When they malfunction, they can cause a variety of shifting problems, including hard shifting. This occurs when the transmission shifts abruptly and harshly, often accompanied by a clunking noise. Slipping. Similar to torque converter problems, solenoid issues can also lead to slipping, where the transmission loses power and the engine revs without proper acceleration. No engagement. In severe cases, A faulty solenoid can prevent the transmission from engaging in any gear, leaving the vehicle immobile. Solenoid problems can be difficult to diagnose, as they often share symptoms with other transmission issues. However, a qualified mechanic can use specialized diagnostic tools to pinpoint the problem and recommend the appropriate repairs. While clutches are typically associated with manual transmissions, automatic transmissions also utilize clutches within their internal components. These clutches can experience problems similar to those found in manual transmissions, including slipping, just like with the torque converter. A slipping clutch in an automatic transmission results in a loss of power and acceleration. Dragging. This occurs when the clutch fails to disengage completely, causing the vehicle to shudder or jerk when coming to a stop. Burning. A burning clutch produces a distinct odor and can lead to significant damage if not addressed promptly. Clutch problems in automatic transmissions can be caused by wear and tear, overheating, or contamination of the transmission fluid. If you suspect a clutch issue, it's crucial to have your vehicle inspected by a professional to prevent further damage.